on, guys? Welcome to my channel for another video. And as you can see from the title below, today we will shift from CSS and HTML all the way to JavaScript. Before we get to do anything, please do make sure you subscribe to my channel, which ensures having unlimited knowledge in the palm of your hand. And how convenient could that be? So please do consider it. The function or purpose of JavaScript is all in its name, like literally. As JavaScript is a scripting language which is used to enhance the website and make it interactive, as well as user-friendly and dynamic functions. JS works along with HTML and CSS. Overall, JavaScript determines the behavior of the site, as it determines how the site should react when a specific action is carried out by the user. Don't be confused if I alternate between saying JavaScript or JS is the exact same thing. It's just that JS is a shorter way of saying JavaScript. As you can see on my window, on my VSC window, I already have my new JS folder and I named it as new.js. You need to make sure it has an extension of .js because the browser only treats it as a JavaScript file if it has that extension. And you always want to place your JavaScript at the end of the body, specifically above the closing tag, because you want your HTML and CSS to load first before your JavaScript can load. So what you do is you go to the end of your body, just below your body tag, just above it I mean, which is here. So I have to type in script language, and CSS is a styling language. Well, not exactly styling, but then you use style tags, and then for JavaScript you use script tags. So script, and then you put in script, and you need the source. This is for external JavaScript. When you want your JavaScript to be in the page, you can just put your JavaScript here. For example, if I want an alert, which is a function, you can use alert, and alert is a function, so maybe I can put in a string, which we'll discuss later through the video. So let's say hi, and let me save this, and you will see that when I reload, an alert is a pop-up is made. It doesn't. Okay, I didn't put a semicolon. You see, so with JavaScript you always have to make sure you put in the semicolon. Let's see. Let's just let that load. Okay, it's not quite working, I think because I didn't remove these source tags, but then that's how you use it if you want it to be internal. So I'm gonna use external because that's what I prefer, and that's actually the way JavaScript is recommended to be used, is where you fill in the location of the JavaScript scripting. So the location is in the file new.js, so I have to type in the name new.js, and new.js is the location, and there. So, and in JavaScript there are variables and 3 ways to set them. So there's a variable, there are variables too, so I'm just gonna make a comment because it's not really something we want to be on the browser. So var let, and lastly const. So these are the 3 ways to set variables. Let is when the values can be reassigned, and const is the exact opposite. They cannot be reassigned, because from the word or from the shortened word you can hear const. So const is just short for constant, so that can't be changed at all. And if you assign a different value, it'll just cause conflict in the browser. So those are the 3 ways to set a variable. So these are the three ways to set variables. Assigning is so much different to this. Assigning is when you give it a value. So let's say let my name, maybe. So let my name equal MatrixCodeBreaker. MatrixCodeBreaker. Okay. So this when you say let my name, that's declaring, and then after exactly what's after the equal sign, this is all the assigning. So you are assigning MatrixCodeBreaker to my name. So for you to see this, we have to work in the console. So I'm going to make the console, which is a part in the browser I'm going to show you just now, the console, and this is a method. Console.log is a method. So console.log my name, and I have to make sure everything is exactly the same. And you can see it says it's a string, which is something we'll discuss later in this video. So let's go ahead and open our console in the browser. So you need to click these three dot icon, more tools, developer tools, and console is going to load. That's just taking a bit of time, but okay. So here is the console, everything is here. So all I have to do is reload for you to see that MatrixCodeBreaker, and right there, and then on the right there's a link saying new.js, which is the name of the JavaScript file, and :3, which is the line, because that the JS is in line 3, as you can see here. So yeah, that's that about variables. And as you saw, you can assign a number or a word to a variable. These can be considered as data, since data is anything valuable to the computer. And in JS there are 8 data types, which are undefined. So let me just make a comment so that I can show you them. So there are 8 data types, and let me see. So the first one is undefined. Now I'll give a description of the ones we'll work with, just a little. And then we have boolean. After boolean, what else we have? We have Bigenet. Yeah, Bigenet, symbol, number, and a string. If you can remember, I previously mentioned this in this video. String and object. Let me just make sure these are 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, so these are all the data types JavaScript offers us. And undefined is when you have not assigned anything to it. I can just show you a quick example on how that would look. So when I remove this, remember I said whatever's after the equal sign is what you have assigned. Here I have not assigned anything. So when I save this and open my console, reload, you see that it says unexpected token, which they're just saying that it's undefined because nothing was assigned to the variable. And no, this is just when it's completely empty, there's no data in it. And boolean is like when it's true or false. And object, these are stuff like arrays and all that, which will be something we'll do later in this course, not in this video though. And a string, this is any data within quotes. For example, when I placed in MatrixCodeBreaker, yeah, that was a string. because it was within quotes. Code breaker. So that's a string, and that's it about all the data types. So let me now show you how we can see that this is what. Okay, so console.log, I want the console to show me what kind of data or what type of data the variable is my name. So let's see, I actually have to start with type of, since I want to find the type of it. So type of my name, and I have to make sure the spelling in uppercase is exactly the same, and at the end the semicolon as always. And then let's reload this. Okay, string, you see it says that this is a string. So let me do the ones that we did. So okay, it's kind of, so yeah, and then let's make another variable. So variable let's say our name, and then our name is equal to, let's call it what, okay, YouTube. Okay, and we're gonna let the console display this with the console method, the console.log method, console.log, and within that we'll say the same thing here, type of, that would be, so because we want to know what the type is for our name. So parentheses, type of our name, and then let's save this. So let's see, so let's reload this and see what data type that is. And it's also a string. Oh yeah, I didn't want to do that. Okay, I wanted to put in a number, my bad. And with numbers you don't have to put in a quote because it's numbers. And then what else do we have? So we have number, string, and undefined. Yes, I showed you those examples. So let's go to the browser and see what it is. Control R, and you see that it's a number. So yeah, and that was the introduction to JS video. Shout out to you if you made it this far through the video. You are really appreciated. And if you found this video informative or you simply just enjoyed the video, please do give the video a like. And if you'd like to spread the knowledge, please do share the video or channel with your friends and family. To stay up to date with my content, please do subscribe. And lastly, thanks for watching. MatrixCodeBreaker out.